Abu 7. For the longest time, we've talked about the possibility of martial law and of camps set up in this country. For the longest time, it got scoffed at, called conspiracy, and rejected. We now have these camps being rolled out not only in Canada and other countries, but it's being proposed right here in this country, in the state of New York. These detention centers for those that don't want to get the jab. It's happening. Everything everyone said, oh, it'll never happen, it's not possible, there'll be a revolution before that happens. Well, here we are, no revolution, and it's happening. So, a heads up to all of you that want to travel to, through, or live in New York State. They have this bill that would allow the government to detain you and put you in any little location that they deem to be a housing facility for people like this. So Nick Perry pushed this bill, A416. It calls for the removal and the detention of individuals who are infected in a case, contact, or carrier type of situation.
All right, shalom. First off, I'm going to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash. That's all praises to who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. The true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father and Yahushai for his beloved Son. I also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful lake preaching word in truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Tazabah with the Great Millstone Arizona camp. Lord will with another video to edify. And it's going to be a stern exhortation and warning of things to come. You know, here it is. We're still in the time of Operation Warp Speed. Let me put that on Google so I can give you the express definition. Operation Warp Speed. It says Operation Warp Speed is a public-private partnership initiated by the U.S. government to facilitate and accelerate the development, manufacturing, and distribution of a Crown Royal 19 vaccine, therapeutics, and diagnostics. So here it is. This devil's going to come down. Now, within this operation, there's several tiers to that plan. You know, this is a huge. When you go into Operation Warp Speed, it's a huge document. Huge document. There's a phase system, a tier system of how they would shut things down. You know, this is a huge, very vast, very meticulous plan. Let me get this word operation so you understand. Now, the word for operation in etymology is action, performance, work. The performance of some sort of some science or art. Operation, working, proceedings. A working operation. It says to labor. It says to work, to labor. Work, effort. You see? So this is a work that this devil's been planning, right? Let me get this for you. This is Daniel's chapter 8, verse 25. Starting 24, it says, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and holy people. And this devil's already done that. You know, these shutdowns have killed you jakes. There's more and more videos coming out where it's some Jake doing some backlandish stuff, and you can tell it's because the amount of stress they're under this damn devil. You know, here it is January. A lot of you Israelites that put it off and acted like you didn't have to make haste to sit here and make sure your situation was straight. A lot of you are going homeless. It says, verse 25, it says, and through his policy. Let me get that word for policy in the blue letter. Daniel's 8. And 25. So that word for policy is sakal, and it's H7922. It means prudence, insight, understanding. Prudence, good sense, insight, understanding, cunning and craft, bad sense. So through his cunning and craft, he's gonna do this. He's gonna make a cunning, crafty plan. Right? So let's read it. Daniel 8:25. And through his policy shall he cause craft to prosper in his hand. Let's get that word for craft as well. So that word craft is H 4820, and it's marama, and it says deceit, treachery. So it's through his craftiness, he's gonna cause deceit and treachery to prosper in his hand. Now what? He's painting this stuff as being beneficial for the people to throw you into concentration camps for the sure purpose that you got sick. Now how is that righteous and upright? The scriptures tell you when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, but when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So who's in authority? Mass depression, mass suicide, mass financial instability, instability. Who's in rulership? Daniel's 8:25. And through his policy shall he cause craft to prosper in his hand. He shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. By peace, right? He's sitting there saying, hey, get this. It'll be good. You'll be able to get back to life as normal. I put these things in place just in case people didn't want to take part in it, and it's going to be for their health and our health, right? He shall also stand up to fight against the prince of princes, but shall be broken without hand. And this devil's going to roll on you Israelites. That's his main operation, his main objective, is to roll on the Israelites. Now, peep this. Revelation 2:10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And no matter where we're thrown into, no matter what situation we're put into, you gotta be faithful unto death, man. It's been written that this devil will cast some of us into prison, right? So you're not gonna subvert prophecy. This is 2 Ezra 16. No. Salakia. 2 Ezra 16:68. It says, behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take certain of you, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. And how are you going to be idle? Because they're going to put you into these concentration camps. You see? It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and a reproach. So if you consent while you're in there, instead of holding fast and firm to your faith, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is able to deliver you, you have to believe that the Lord is able to deliver you even with death in your face, man. Do not fold up and compromise the faith that the Lord has given us. The elder apostle always says it. You got to have vision to be in this thing. And the scriptures tell you got to be like a little child, right? What is a little child has a working imagination. And he will believe in that imagination. And we are no more children swayed to and fro with every wind of doctrine. We have the true doctrine of the Lord. So you have to have the imagination of a child with that understanding. At any point, the Lord can deliver you out of anything. So you need to be faithful unto death. Even with these devils rolling, man, in that moment, you should be able to pray. Baba Kusha Yaba Shema Shai. Get me out of this. Baba Kusha. Baba Kusha Yaba Shema Shai. Help me run faster. Baba Kusha. Baba Kusha Yaba Shema Shai. Give me the power. Baba Kusha. At any time, man. It says, the native that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. And these devils are going to roll. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. Because they're going to come at you Israelites, man. You're the ones that really believe in the Lord. The scriptures tell you they have a zeal in the Most High, but not according to knowledge. So the Israelites are the ones they're going to be spoiling and destroying. This is Jeremiah 18:21. It says, therefore deliver, and this is what's going to happen as well. Jeremiah 18 and 20. I'll start at 20. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them and to turn away thy wrath from them. And this is what the apostles, elders, the men that believe in this truth have done. We stood before the people for your good, so that the Lord's wrath can be returned from you. But a lot of you sat there and shitted on the effort. So what? This curse that Jeremiah put out still stands, man. I pray this. Baba Kusha bring this, man. Jeremiah 18:21. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine and pour out their blood by force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children. And this is going to happen because you're going to split up a lot of families. Remember, this is like 6 months ago. They were already talking about it in New York that your children could you need to have your kids prepared for overnight sleepover at these schools. A sudden overnight sleepover because of this pandemic. So you can very well be bereaved of your children, not knowing where they are, not knowing how to get back to them, not knowing if you ever see them again, and be widows, and let their men be put to death, and let their young men be slain by a sword in the battle. So a lot of niggas is about to be put to death, man. Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me and hid snares for my feet. And a lot of you Israelites have done that, man. Just that. You know? So let me get this next one. It's Isaiah 60, 2nd Ezra 16 and 20 and 72. It says, for they shall wait. I got to start up on this. Oh no, we read this. Isaiah 16, 2nd Ezra 16 and 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. See, this is something that's on the horizon. It's prophesied. Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against them. And this is for the elect that standard is going to be lifted up. This is when spiritual power starts getting dulled out. You know, I had a dream. I had a dream a while back, bro, and I was getting chased, and I was becoming tired, and a whole crowd was catching up to me, and I prayed super hard while I was running. Baba Kusha Yaba Shema Shai, please help me move faster. Please help me move faster. And I pulled away, man. Faster than any man that ever lived, man. To the point where it was like I was on an interstate highway and I made it to the next city over. You know, this is how it was. That's the standard that's going to be lifted for the men, women, and children that believe in Yahweh Shemi Shai. And we told brothers that this was happening. This is Revelation 13 and 11. It says, and I beheld another beast come out of the earth, which had 2 horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. Now, when you think about a lamb's not violent, right? But these devils is talking about, oh, we got to get this out to you Israelites, right? He's speaking as a lamb, but 2 horns like a lamb, right? It's two-party system. Thinking it's for your benefit, but what? This devil's about to speak like a dragon, cast you out of your houses, throw you in concentration camps. This is what you have to look forward to. And for you that didn't take the warning and take us serious, amen, how about Shema Shai? Deal out a punishment to you that is painful, man. That being said, I'm going to say, call halal, how about Shema Shai, by Shema Crocodile, Shalom.